Hey everyone, today I want to share with you a story that completely shattered my world. This is the most painful and unbelievable experience of my life, and I hope that by telling it, someone out there might find strength in knowing they're not alone. My wife and I had been together for 6 years. We met in college, and from the moment I saw her, I thought she was the one. We built a life together, went through struggles, and celebrated victories. I trusted her with everything, never suspecting that she was hiding the ultimate betrayal. Then there's my uncle, my dad's younger brother. He was always around, always supportive. He was like an older brother to me, giving me advice, cheering me on, and being there whenever I needed someone to talk to. I never once imagined he would be the one to stab me in the back. It all started with small things. My wife started being distant, glued to her phone more than usual. She would smile at texts but never let me see who they were from. When I asked, she brushed it off, saying it was just friends from work. Then there were the unexplained absences, nights where she had late meetings or suddenly had to help a friend. I wanted to believe her, but my gut told me something was off. I started noticing her mentioning my uncle more, saying how funny he was or how he gave her great advice. I didn't think much of it at first, but then things got worse. One night I came home early from work. I had planned to surprise her with dinner. As I walked in, I heard her talking on the phone, whispering. I froze in place when I heard her say my uncle's name, followed by "I love you." My heart sank and my hands started shaking. I didn't confront her that night. I needed proof. I started paying attention, looking for any clues. I checked phone records, found late-night calls to my uncle, and even saw messages when she left her phone unlocked. They weren't just talking, they were planning something. A few weeks later, she told me she was pregnant. I should have been the happiest man alive, but something felt wrong. Deep down, I knew. I pushed the doubt away and told myself that the baby was mine. But then came the biggest shock. When the baby was born, I felt an immediate disconnect. Something inside me was screaming that something wasn't right. I decided to get a paternity test without telling her. When the results came back, my worst nightmare was confirmed. The baby wasn't mine. It was my uncle's. I confronted her, expecting at least some guilt, some remorse. Instead, she admitted it like it was nothing. She said she had fallen in love with him and that she didn't know how to tell me. The worst part, she named the baby after me, but didn't give him my last name. I turned to my uncle, hoping for some sort of apology, but he just said, "It happened. You need to move on." I walked away from both of them. The betrayal was too deep. It took time, but I rebuilt myself. I learned that trust is fragile and that sometimes the people closest to you are the ones who can hurt you the most. So if you're watching this and you've been through something similar, know this: you are stronger than you think. Betrayal doesn't define you. How you rise from it does. If this story shocked you, or if you've ever experienced betrayal, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. I have more real-life stories to share. Thanks for watching, and remember, trust is earned, not given.